looks like a lot, but it's only because I forgot to print it off and my eyesight's horrible. So I had to make it in really large writing. And there's no way I was going to memorize this whole thing. Okay, I mean, first of all, it's really great to see everyone out today. Those of us in our family that traveled in from either out of a city or out of a province or out of the country. For those of you who only remember me as a really, really cute child, my name is Amanda. My mom is Cindy, my dad is Rudy, and my brothers are Mike and Brent. Not the best part of this family. I was asked to be here today to not only celebrate my grandparents' 65th wedding anniversary like all of you, but to also share some collective memories from the grandchildren in the family. It makes sense that I would be asked for this honor, being the favorite grandchild. It's an achievement. There's a lot of us. I managed it. It was clear that I was the perfect representation of goodness in this family. Looks, brains, and personality. But today is about Grandma and Grandpa, and after 65 years of hard work together, I think that we can cut ourselves off from the outside world today and celebrate them. So 65 years, I'm told, these two have been together. It's not often we get the opportunity to celebrate an event like this, so first of all, I think a congratulations is in order. I think that many of us don't even imagine living for 65 years, let alone being married. To actually live with the same person for that amount of time is remarkable. And I'm pretty sure that if I stay at my mom's any longer, I will have achieved that goal. Grandma and Grandpa probably know better than anyone how busy their grandchildren are. And you can only imagine then how hard it was for me to try to get a hold of everybody, to try to find out stories or anecdotes or memories. Having Facebook, cell phones, Twitter, Instagram, and every other social media that there was didn't help me at all. So I'm just going to say now that I completely understand how hard it is to get a hold of us, and even though it was really hard, I did manage to get something down on paper. Once I got my hands on some of these tidbits, I did notice some recurring themes. Our grandparents know how to keep us fed and how to keep us laughing. So no matter how young or old we are, or how differing our relationships are with both of them, we always revel over the food that they make us and the stories that they tell us. Whether it was Grandma's fresh baked buns or the best crepes in the world, as Judd had put it, or Grandpa's fish or fresh veggies or the never-ending cakes, cookies, and pies, we never left home hungry. And if you were like Brent or Reed or Rob or Rick or anyone else in the family, then you never left home hungry because she always gave you food to take home. Once we got past the food, they always had ways to create fun times, probably without even realizing it, and making great memories with us. Just little things that stuck out in us that might not be important to other people. Sarah, who I don't think made it out today, and her family have always loved carving Grandpa's pumpkins at Halloween every year, although she asked me to say that she truly believes that without Grandma, then there would be no Grandpa's pumpkins. I didn't say that. When Corey thinks about his time spent with them, he fondly remembers watching Mr. Bean with Grandma and seeing her laugh so hard that it's entirely possible that she peed a little bit. And how almost every time that he went out there, he remembers hearing a new story about a house that Grandpa lived in or a job that he had. So I took the time to do the math. And if I say that there's like 5 times that you went out there a year, maybe, times like 20-ish years minimum, it's like 100 jobs, 100 houses. I didn't really think that that was accurate. So I was like, chances are Grandpa probably told the exact same story and just changed the details. He thought it was new. But I don't think it was actually new. For Kendra, she can't forget the way that they used to pop their teeth out of their mouths as entertainment. It was like the running joke, like, I've only seen you 80 times, do you want to see this again? And she didn't tell me if that was a fond memory or if she still has nightmares. I don't really know which one it is. And on that topic, I think like Ash and Jess, but Ashley and Jessica. They spent so much time with Grandma and Grandpa that they couldn't pinpoint one particular memory. But at the end of every summer, they would always spend their time together, camping or visiting. And a lot of their memories, they say, might be boring or insignificant to everyone else, but to them, it's something that they're never going to forget. They're just honored that they could be around to see the life that our grandparents have built together, and that they've so openly shared with us. As for Mike and Brent and myself, our relationship with our grandparents is kind of an oxymoron. When we get asked by other people, we do say that we're close with them, and yet no matter how hard we try, we can't always make the trip out here to visit them as often as we'd like. With our dad's passing over 10 years ago, we're always left to wonder if our relationship with them would have been different than it is now. For the boys, they always look forward to eating food when we go there. And one of their favorite things to do was to take the knitted balls that Grandma had and position themselves like directly in the middle of everything in the hall and play some type of soccer ball back and forth. It didn't matter who was there, it was like, this is our song and this is what we're playing. And for me, it was always taking naps. Everywhere. I'd come like, hey, I'm here, so there's a spare bed available. And I'm pretty certain that I'm the only girl in the family that flat out refuses to do the dishes when I'm there, because that's not my place. And, a lot of people might outwardly look at that like, oh, you take naps and you don't do dishes. You're rude. But they don't bug me about it much. Not much has changed over the years for us. The boys still like the food when they go there, and I still take naps. What stands out for most of us is that no matter how often they see some of us, or no matter how stressed they might be about their own lives, they're always happy to see us. They're always interested in what we're doing with our lives and what we have to say to them. As we still continue to grow up and shape our families, we really start to appreciate what they've both accomplished. Grandma and Grandpa especially always talk about how they really wanted to make a family here in Canada and how they wanted the Feenstra name to grow. And I think that you two should know that we are all proud to have your name, and for some of us, the ability to keep passing it on. They've shown us that life doesn't stop at any age, and that it keeps on getting better if you tackle it with the same energy and interest every day. And luckily for them, their grandchildren have that same energy as they do. Yeah. You will one day. These were just a fraction of the memories that I was able to gather and share today, and I'm sure that there will be many more to come. So whether you call them Ike and Jessie, or Hylke and Jikke, Mom and Dad, I'd like to just say thank you, and I think I speak for the grandchildren when I say that we love you and happy 65th anniversary.